Alright, let's talk about this. DMX and Dog himself. The person who gave him the bad batch of crack is messed up. Really violated a family man. An artist everybody looked up to. Really violated a husband. You know, a person with a good soul. For what we seen. Now, he got a new album coming out. With the Griselda Boys or Pop Smoke, shit like that. With new artists. Um, some people say the Illuminati could have had their hands in it. Where if you are an old artist and, you know, your music not doing too good, which is in this generation, best way to make your music sell is to, you know, X you out where people can know about you. Like, yo, X died. That was a good artist back in the days. You could be the talk of this generation with the new artists coming up in the mix. Or you could be, you know, they could have, you know, did this for record sales. Like they said, you're worth more than you're dead than you're alive. You know, the companies, the record labels could, you know, split that money, whatever they make off DMX album with Pop Smoke on it with the Griselda Boys and shit like that. I seen Fat Joe podcast, and it said the reason why he went out the way he went out is because he didn't sell his soul to the devil. Granted, which is all fine and dandy and shit like that, but that still doesn't have a, you know, a reason for you to do that to a family man, do that to a father figure to a lot of people, do that to somebody's husband. You know, it's really messed up, and I really truly hope the person who did it get caught. They did that shit to Whitney Houston. They did that shit to her daughter. They did that shit to him, DMX. The industry is a grimy place. They do shit to us blacks where we sit up there and accept it and think it's okay. You know, they did that shit to a lot of people. When I mean a lot, Left Eye, Aaliyah, the list could go on. You know, Jennifer Hudson family, the list could go on. Now they saying that the Illuminati did all this. They saying it was an Illuminati hit. Who knows? But either way, this X situation goes, I hope, you know, he could pull through. You know, he could get back to his stable mind and whatever the case may be. But if, God forbid, if he don't, he could be up there with some of the greats. Aaliyah. He could be up there with Left Eye. He could be up there with Biggie, Pop. The list goes on, you know. The list goes on. This right here, it may be his calling to come on home. Who knows? Who knows? We can only hope and pray for the best. He had a couple of good movies he did, you know. His album sales. Come on. He made them quads, the motorcycles, and all that hot for the industry, you know. And for him to suffer for stuff like this, it's crazy. That's a family man. But if he doesn't make it through, his time on this earth was well spent with his fans, family, you know, the list goes on, friends. But, you know, I just really hope he pulls through. But God God forbid if he don't, he could finally rest. Because his body been through enough with all them drugs we put in it. His body went through enough. And sometimes when your body is tired, it could just take the worst turn of it all, you know. Um, but yeah, he could finally rest with Aaliyah, Tupac, Biggie. He could rest with the people who went down in history as one of the greats. You know, I just hope you pulled through. My well wishes go out to you and your family.